All right, RichSports.ca, we're here with Canadian middleweight Patrick the Predator Cote. He had a fantastic fight just 3 or 4 weeks ago in Montreal at UFC 113. A fight that was definitely his to win, even coming off of a long layoff. I believe it was a year and a half. Coming off a year and a half layoff, it showed no cage rust, was right in there to win it, and unfortunately talented Alan Belcher also was in it to win it as well and pulled off a submission after he got a little opportunity. Patrick, what do you think went wrong in the fight, and what do you wish you could have changed about the fight, I guess?
You know what, especially the Kimura in the first round, I felt that the Kimura was very tight. I made a mistake by, rolling on my shoulder, and I made a little bit mistake because the Kimura was really, really tight, so I should maybe staying on top and finishing from the top. And in the second round, I felt that I was taking the pace of the fight. I felt great. I was landing bomb, and I was controlling the fight until he did the slam. It's like 50-50 legal and illegal, but I'm not complaining. It's not going to change the fight. I'm going to take it, coming back, and I went out for 2 seconds, and he took my back, and he had the submission. But sometimes it shouldn't happen like that.
At this level of the sport, though, I think that's all it takes, and that's a fine line between winning and losing. What people don't understand is every time you get in that cage, at this level, anybody's capable of knocking anybody out for the most part. If they're not able to knock you out, then they have a really good ground game, so anybody can get caught in a submission. That's one of the things I love about this sport, is how close the contests are. Now, for your future, you told me you're not sure yet when you're returning, right? Are you going to continue working with Howard Grant and Otis Grant at the boxing
sure.
there?
I've been on top with those guys, so I don't know why I wanted to change that. I'm really loyal with my team. I train with BTT Canada, with Sidyotong, Howard Grant, and the Montreal Wrestling Club, so I don't have any, I will not change that because, I've been on top with them, and I'm going back on top with them too in the future.
Fantastic. We believe that over at RichSports.ca that, it only takes one more opportunity for you, and I think you'll seize that opportunity. The fight with Anderson Silva, you showed a lot of heart, and a lot of people, I guess, that didn't know who the Predator was, probably now like you for that. You really stared right up to him in his face. The weigh-in, I remember, you were there letting him know that you're here for business.
Yeah.
And so for us, we're kind of excited about the future, what may hold for you. You're young, powerful, rock-solid chin, you're boxing. But what people might not know about you also is you've been in the Canadian military with the Army, and you actually were in active duty over in Bosnia, is it?
Yeah, exactly.
What do you think from that you're able to use in the cage? Is there any sort of experience that you gained from that helps you out in this environment?
Maybe more like the mental aspect. I've been all the time, all my life. I was strong mentally. But for sure, the Army was helping me to be more strong mentally, and I think that's the case in this sport. When you fight, especially in the UFC, it's 80% in the head. When you fight, everybody's good. Everybody knows the technique. Everybody knows everything. So it's in the head.
So the mental game is maybe a little bit underestimated, I guess. I guess when the athletes are so closely, in skill and everything, I guess maybe the mental game might push one fighter over the edge over another one.
Oh, yeah.
Especially with the 21,000 like there was last year in Montreal.
Yeah.
That probably gives you an advantage, I would guess, right?
Yeah, the thing is, I know a lot of fighters who are really, really good in the gym, but they're not able to handle the pressure during a real fight. And this is just a mental aspect.
Awesome. Well, Patrick, I'd like to thank you for taking the time. You've been fantastic with us. We want to wish you all the best in the future. I was at your last fight. It was so loud. You had a lot of support for that fight. To me personally, I think that was the only setback of that evening for me as well, was the way that fight turned out. But I know what you're capable of, and can't wait to see it. I'm excited for the future for you, Patrick. Can you let your fans know how they can keep in touch with you as well?
Yeah, I have my website, Cote.com. My Twitter, Patrick_Cote on Twitter, and on my Facebook, and follow me all the time. So you're gonna have more news about my future fight in this.
Awesome. It's a bright future indeed. Thank you very much, Patrick. All the best.